righty. You ready? All right. Player ratings for the for the Newcastle versus Arsenal finished 2-0 to Newcastle. Let's start with Aaron Ramsdale on goal.
4. Probably his worst performance in an Arsenal shirt. He was all over the place, blood. Flapping. I've never seen Ramsdale like that. Maybe the pressure. You get me? This is probably the biggest game of his life, if we're being honest. You get me? He's been in relegation battles and everything there. He hasn't been at the top end of the league. So you get me? For me, I could tell the pressure was getting to him, blood. You understand? He's a young man. You get me? He folded tonight, fam. You understand? 4.
Tomiyasu, right back.
2. Said Maximum injured him. Like, he never injured himself. Said Maximum injured him, blood. Like, what so I have not seen Tomiyasu get dealt with like that, blood. Like, out of the defenders, he's probably been the most consistent before his injury. You get me? He was better than Gabriel. He was better than... Don't even get me started on this fucking Ben White guy, blood. You get me? He was playing better than Kieran Tierney at one point. You understand? And that's the big man in the defence. You get me? But today, boy, like, I think he's been rushed back. You understand? I think he's been rushed back. I don't think he's fully fit. Because the way St. Maximin was dealing with him, it was... I haven't seen one of our players get ripped like that for a while. You get me?
That actually was the question I was going to ask you in the fan cam. But anyway. Centre backs, Gabriel.
I give Gabriel 5. You get me? I'm saying average because we could see the 2 goals, but he was the only one. He was the only one. He was cussing, man. He was rassing up, man. He was furious, blood. Because he was the one making the last-ditch challenges. He was all him, bro. You get me? He was left by himself to drown. You get me? None of them backed it, bro. None of them. Normally, even Ramsdale will back it. Ramsdale wasn't even backing it, blood. He was literally there by himself against the whole front line. You understand? And he did what he could, blood. But, you understand? We lost 2-0 and this is a vital game, bro. He's probably going to... Him and Saka will probably get the highest ratings, blood. You get me? If I'm being totally honest. You understand? I can't see man getting more than 5s today. You get me? But, yeah, Gabriel 5.
Ben White.
3. He was all over the place, blood. You understand? Own goal. He went with his wrong foot. Like, he literally made the same fucking clearance 5 minutes later. And he went with his wrong foot. That's why it was a fucking own goal, blood. You understand? And he's just cost man. And he's cost man a couple times this year, bro. We spent 50 million on this guy, blood. We're stuck with this guy for a couple of years, blood. This could be our Harry Maguire, you get me? Hopefully it's not. You get me? Because he's still young. He's not like Maguire's age where Maguire's rubbed. He could still come good. You get me? But he was shocking tonight.
Left back, Noon.
2. He was playing against, man. You understand? His fucking foul throw doing up Bellerin. You get me? Last time I saw a foul throw was fucking Bellerin, blood. Before that, I never saw a foul throw at Arsenal, bro. I never saw it, bro. Until Bellerin, bro. And then this fucking Walla comes up the same thing, bro. How can you do a foul throw at your big age, blood? In the Premier League, bro. It's not hard to throw a fucking ball, dog. You understand? I'm done, blood.
Midfield, El Nini.
3. He didn't do nothing, blood. Man got overrun. He was just there doing up the real El Neni. You know, you remember Eminem with the real Slim Shady, please, with the real El Neni, please stand up. That was the real El Neni, blood. Man talking new contract and them fucking bullshit there. That's El Neni, blood. Today, yeah, you can have your little purple patches. That's how football is. You go on a little hazy, you might go on a little 3-4 game run, and you drop off. You get me? He's not consistent, bro. This guy's never been consistent. This guy wasn't even bought as like a starter. He was bought as backup. He was bought for backup for Coquelin. Coquelin, you know. And now man are saying, yeah, push on any with Xhaka. Later, star.
Xhaka.
3. He's got a lot of talk, blood. You understand? He always comes out with this energy, like, yes, yeah, very arrogant, very ignorant, you understand? But it's shit, blood. You get me? It's simple as, bro. People like him need to leave the club. You understand? Since he's come here, we've not been in the Champions League. I don't care about this, oh yeah, purple patch, If we are to progress, Granit Xhaka cannot be a midfielder. He cannot be a partner for Thomas Partey. We need to go out and get someone to back Partey, bro. You understand? He can't even be backup. These men have to go. It's the God's honest truth. For us to elevate, he has to go. Because he's part of this whole shit period. Xhaka's a key part of this period, bro. He's probably the only player that's been in the whole shit period. Him and El Neni. Do you understand? Like, and we're playing these two in 2020. Like,
All right, let's go front three. Let's start with Emil Smith Rowe.
4. I'm not gonna say nothing about Emil. You get me? He's done well. He's a hell of a boy. He cares. You get me? But he was just poor today, man. Very, very poor.
Martin Odegaard.
3. Did nothing. He had all the facials in the tunnel pre-game, but that was it. It was just facials. When that whistle blew, he was ghost. You get me? I wanted Odegaard over James Maddison. I'll still say that. But he's got an Ozil about him where he goes ghost. You get me? Away games. At home, he'll be dominant. That was just like Ozil. When you go away now, Ozil ain't there. You understand? And I see that with Odegaard, blood. You get me? You saw that today. He did nothing. You're the captain. You did nothing, blood. You did nothing. 3.
Saka.
5. You tried. You get me? You tried, but there's nothing in the middle. You understand? There's nothing in the middle, bro. Like, he's had a great season as well, blood. I feel sorry for players like him, Smith Rowe, even Ramsdale. You get me? Ramsdale had a good season, blood. You understand? But he's just surrounded by shit. You get me? There's nothing he can really do.
And on to the bench. Let's start. Oh, sorry, Nketiah.
Yeah, because you see, that says it all,
I could have forgotten all of them, bro. No, they didn't even. None of them showed up. Nketiah.
Man forgot Nketiah, blood. Like,
That's my favorite guy on the team too. That's the funny part.
4. Like, he did nothing. He didn't. He did a bit of pressing in the start, but that was it. Fuck all else.
All right, on to the bench. Cedric.
4. He did nothing when he come on. You get me? Like, he was just as bad as Tomiyasu. You get me? Like, another player that needs to leave, blood. Another player that Arteta gave a new contract. Let's get that in.
Martinelli came in for Smith Rowe.
5. He looked good when he first come on, but then when it went 1-0, that was it. You get me? Game dead.
Then Lacazette.
All he did was get his head bust. That's all he did. Get his head bust.
Pepe.
Yeah, Lacazette 4.
Oh, sorry, score. Pepe.
5. He actually came on and tried. You get me? Like, the game against Leeds, he didn't give a fuck. Today, he was trying to make, like, things happen, but it weren't happening, innit? 5.
Then Arteta.
1. I think it's, 6 games we've gone behind? Is it 6 games we've gone behind and not come back?
Yeah. That's a stat.
And 1. We lost all 6 games or something, blood. Like, if we don't score first, there's a big possibility that we're not gonna win. Do you understand? Like, you can't really change it from the bench. You get me? He tactically gets caught out. He really ain't got like a plan B. He's only got like one game plan. You get me? You don't have like a backup plan. You get me? And that's because he's young. He's inexperienced. So he's only got his plan. You get me? He ain't been around the game long enough in a managerial position to have different plans, different tactics, different setups. When I'm in this predicament, I turn to this. When I'm winning, you go like that. When I'm losing, it goes like, do you understand? He's only got it when we're winning. Yeah, throw and holding. Yeah, throw and holding and seal it up. That's it. But you don't have it when we're losing to change it. Do you understand? It's always Pepe you rely on, and you give him fucking piss poor minutes to change it. You get me? So it just shows that you're just like, you're put into a corner and then you're like, oh, I'm just going to throw Pepe in. The fans are going to be like, yeah, you tried with Pepe. Pepe will get more heat than me anyway. Because of this fucking bubble he has, blood, around him. Do you understand? The man's got more protection than Wenger. What is this, bro? The man's got the CIA, the MI5, the fucking Taliban. He's got all of them, blood, back in his clout, bro. On my life, bro, he's got all of them, bro. All of them are coming out. You understand? Gaddafi, Bin Laden, them niggas coming out their grave to back him.
The presidential guard.
On my life, bro. Like, what the fuck? Oh, mate. Like, seriously, man.
All right, lastly, the ref.
1.
It's good. That's good for refs. They usually get negatives. But anyway, TroopzTV presented by Barstool Sports. That's a Newcastle game. 2-0 to Newcastle. We're out of here.